Hey, what's up, y'all? Brian Adair here from sunny South Carolina. I want to show off my homemade home gym. You know, times are tough right now. People are struggling. They still want to get their fitness on, and it's hard to keep a gym membership. Gym memberships are coming in about $350, $400, depending on where you are in the country and what kind of facility you got. But I'm here to tell you that you can get a fantastic home gym going on right here for probably, I'd imagine I've probably got less than $100 in all this right out here. You can find some things laying around the house, and you can find a lot of stuff free. It's not hard. All you got to do is just go out and look and be willing to, I don't know if you'd say sacrifice a little bit, but you just got to be willing to go find what you got. So maybe I'll show you a few things right here. You'll like it. Set yourself up something and get primal. Get yourself some good functional strength going on and total body workouts, and just feel really good about what's going on. Get some fresh air at the same time. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's wet, but it just makes you feel more like, I don't know, maybe more primal, that you can get out here and just really hit it hard and be out in the elements, you know, almost like a Rocky kind of thing going on. But anyway, let's get on with it. Right here, got an Earthmover tire. I looked up the weight of that tire. It's about 500 pounds. I got it for free at an auction yard for heavy equipment. They had it in a big trash pile. They didn't even care about it. It was just sitting there ready for them to dispose of at the landfill. Same with these tires right over here. Those tires I got from a local tire shop. Again, they were going to have to pay for them if they dumped them off at a landfill, so I took them off their hands for free, and it worked out good for both of us. I used those for throwing and anything I can think of, anything that comes to mind, thinking outside the box. Right here, some simple hurdles. Use those for jumping, some plyometrics, you know, just to get some good explosive leg strength. And they're made out of nothing more than PVC, 3/4 inch PVC tube with some elbow joints. Super cheap to make. I've got 5 of them right here. They're about 3 feet tall, and like I said, about a 10-foot piece of that PVC pipe is about $1.60, something like that. Nothing, super cheap to make. Right here, pegboard. I don't know if any of you have ever tried to climb one of these. Not an easy thing to do. Don't be fooled by any of these videos you see on YouTube about these guys just shooting right up this thing. If you think it's easy, grab yourself a 2x10, 2x12. Get a quality drill bit. So make it easy on yourself. You can spend about $5 on a good 1.25 inch drill bit. Get some 1 1/8 inch oak dowel rods and drill yourself some standard holes. You know, you make them odd, whatever, doesn't matter. Try to climb up one of them bad boys and see how good you do. It's not an easy thing, not an easy thing. Slosh tube, 4-inch PVC pipe, 10 foot long, capped on both ends. Again, PVC is a cheap, or maybe I should just say an inexpensive way to build yourself a home gym. You can do so many things with PVC pipe. It's not even funny, but this right here, you take one end has got a screw-on cap so that I can take it off, fill it about 3/4 of the way full of water. It weighs about 45 pounds, and walk for distance. The water sloshing back and forth inside there makes for a great workout. It's good on the arms, shoulders, the core. So let's see what else we got. Got my cinder blocks. I've got more around the back side of the building, but I can use those for my push-ups, for my plyometric push-ups, explode up from the ground up to the block and back down, do some walkovers. Also use those for some grip strength, carry, for using for my pinch grip, things like that. Also put them on my sled right here to push the sled around or pull it. You can see I built that sled. It's you know, about 30 inches, and I've got that extra wide gap right there in that front slat so I can slide my rope in, pull it behind me. Sitting on top of it is my sandbag. I use the sandbag for odd object days and just sandbag workouts. That it's nothing more than my Marine Corps sea bag. Laying right next to it, you can see that's a construction grade trash bag that I filled with sand. I've got 4 of those. Each one weighs about 25 pounds, and I take those, put them in that sea bag, and get on with my sandbag workout. Get my sand from a landscape supply place right across the street over here. Guy gives me, I don't know, about, well, he charges me about $1 for a sandbag for 1 5-gallon bucket. Super cheap. And I take that sand, I filled up my Bulgarian training bags with them. That bag right there weighs about 33 pounds. That one next to it weighs about 15. 33-pound bag, if you buy it offline, is going to cost you about $250, $260. That right there, the inner tube was cheap. That was actually free. The tire shop that I got those other tires from pulled it out of the trash and gave it to me, cleaned it up a little bit, works like a champ. Also, use that same sand, fill up your toy bats. You know, buy yourself a couple bats from Walmart. They're hollow. You drill out a hole, fill them bad boys with sand. You got about 10, 11 pounds worth of a club right there to swing. You can get yourself some lead weights. I've got a bucket of those from that same tire shop. Bucket of lead weight, weigh about 147. The one I've got weighs about 147 pounds now. And I can mix in some of those lead weights in with that sand as I fill up those clubs up, and I can get those clubs up to about 20 or 25 pounds. Right next to it, you see a bowling ball. That right there is some black iron pipe, plumber's pipe, I guess you'd call it, that screwed into that bowling ball. The bowling ball was 99 cents from a local thrift shop, and use that for my Indian mace. Again, that right there weighs about 20 pounds, and when I first started working with a mace, I could not swing it. It's a lot of technique. I suggest if you try to do something, get yourself a mace, practice a little bit before you try swinging the 20-pounder so you don't mess up any shoulders or anything like that. Real quick, I've got my rope. It's about 12 feet high. Start from the bottom, seated position, start climbing your way up, get to the top, do some pull-ups, whatever tickles you fancy. Climb back down, do it again without stopping. You know, do as much as you can. I've got my wheelbarrow. I'll load it up with the cinder blocks, sandbags, wood, whatever. Great way to work out. I've got some more wood right over here. That V is great for odd object. Just reach down, do a bear hug, and either drop it immediately and pick it back up, or walk a little bit for distance and drop and pick it back up. It probably weighs about 100 pounds, same as this log right here. I'm not sure how much that log weighs, but you know, you stand it up, pick it up, shoulder it, flip it, whatever comes your way. Got some wood right here to split, another great workout. If all you do is come out here and split wood, that is a great back, core, forearms, shoulder workout. The wood that I can, I'll put it burn in my fireplace. If I can't burn it because it's pine or whatever, stick it right here on this burn pile and have at it. Moving right along, I was fortunate enough to have a couple of trees that were only about 6 feet apart. Again, I go out, grab myself some galvanized steel tube, and not conduit, but that galvanized steel tube. It's pretty rigid. That right there is 1 inch thick. I've got my brackets secured into the tree, and I use that for my pull-up bar. It also doubles for hanging with my inversion boots right there. Great for after a workout, stretch the spine back out, to do some abs, whatever tickles your fancy. Again, right here, love these, my Trx Suspension Straps, again, homemade. And I love this workout so much that I decided after a day or two using those that I had to have the real thing. So that's what I shot for. I'll be looking forward to getting those tomorrow. And here's my medicine ball. That's a 12-pound ball inside a basketball net attached to a chain, or a chain attached to it, however you want to look at it. Something you can really do several things with that. You can use it for, you know, some of your Scottish Highland games, you know, to throw it with. You can use it just from some standard hammers. You can use it for some Russian hammer twist. Anything that comes to your mind. You know, you can come out with about any type of workout. So there you have it. There's my home gym. I love it. It's great to get out here in the fresh air and just feel the power. Get the good full body functional workout strength going on. So hope you enjoy it. I know I do. So go out, save yourself some money. Don't worry about that home gym, or don't worry about that gym membership at Gold's or wherever it is you happen to go to, where all the muscle heads and you know, the pretty boys are walking around in their flip-flops and their cell phones. Just come out here, get yourself a few items for cheap, for free, and just hit it hard.